Hey everyone, it's technology expert Burton Kelso here with another tech tip to help you get the most out of the technology in your life. Today we're talking about how stalkers and abusive partners can use smart tags and AirTags to track your movements. It's currently National Stalker Month, and it's a good time to talk about how abusive partners and stalkers can use current technology to know your whereabouts. Smart tags and air tags, if you aren't familiar with them, are devices that allow you to find your lost items. But unfortunately, criminals or stalkers are using those items to keep track of you. Recently, um, celebrity found an AirTag in her purse. It seems like someone at a bar or a nightclub slipped it in her purse and fortunately was able to discover it before she made it home. Now, it's not to say that these smart devices like AirTags, Samsung SmartTags, or Tile are items that are bad. These items actually are good, but the problem is that criminals are always finding new ways to utilize technology in order to take advantage of innocent people. Now, if you've been hiding in a cave, you probably um, know what a smart tag or an air tag or tile does. Now, these items you can attach to just about anything. For example, let's look at our previous slide. Tile, we're going to work backwards, allows you to attach a device to just about anything. So you can stick a tile on luggage, you can stick it on keys. They even have a wallet insert or a key insert that allows you to put these devices so that you can use your smartphone to find a device, and then also you can use your device to find your smartphone. So it kind of works two ways. Now, Samsung Smart Tag is the answer to Apple's AirTag. Now, these items are more can be attached to just about any device too to allow you to find your lost items. Now, I normally know where all my stuff is, so I normally don't need to utilize items like that. But there are people that need these items. Now, the catch with the AirTag and the Smart Tag and even Tile is that these devices use Bluetooth technology in order to track your device. Now, Bluetooth normally reaches a range of about 500 feet, and then the signal is lost. But and Tile sticks with that technology. Now, Samsung and Apple you use Bluetooth, but at the same time, Apple will allow smart tags to ping off of other devices in the area that are using Bluetooth, and the same thing with Samsung. So the good news is that it expands the range that the smart tag or the air tag can help locate your item, but at the same time that technology allows criminals to track your movements, and it's probably one of the reasons why Tile just sticks with Bluetooth as opposed to going the path of app AirTags and Samsung smart tags to prevent criminals from doing exactly what they are doing with these devices, which is tracking your movement. So, yes, the box does say that these two items utilize Bluetooth, but unfortunately, they click on or piggyback on each other on their network so that you can find your lost items over a large, over a large range. And that's the scary situation about that. So one of the reasons why I'm doing that video, or this video I should say, is that these items are told that they only utilize Bluetooth, but in reality they ping each other, which allows you to use your smartphone, whether it be Apple or Android, to find your device at a pretty long distance. So what can you do about this situation with stalkers using these smart devices? Well, the good news is that Apple and Samsung were kind of thinking ahead when they made these devices. They knew that stalkers were going to probably take advantage of it, especially since these devices piggyback on other Bluetooth devices in the area in order to help locate your smart tag or air tag. So the defensive measures that Apple has put into place is it's already built into your smartphone if there's an unknown AirTag in your area. So you don't even have to enable anything on your iPhone in order to get the a notification that there's an AirTag near you. Now, with AirTags, you on your Apple device, you would register those devices so that they're known as your own AirTag devices, and you can personalize them so that you can let it know that it's your purse, maybe, or maybe your car keys, or even luggage that you have attached an AirTag to or placed inside. But if there's an AirTag that's not part of your network, then you will get an Apple notification letting you know that there's an unknown AirTag detected near you. Now, if stalker or an abusive partner is tracking you, obviously they're not going to put the AirTag in plain sight. Sometimes the AirTags can be easily tucked into a pocket in your vehicle, or maybe they've been placed in the glove compartment, or maybe they're attached on the outside of the car. Now, the good thing about the notification from Apple, if you have an AirTag detected near you, is that you have the option, and I have to show the screen again, to play a sound, which you can see right here, to help locate the tag. Now, we'll tell you one thing that you probably don't want to do in this day and age is to pause those safety alerts where it says, don't notify me about this AirTag. Now, you may pause it if you're adding a new AirTag, but under most circumstances, do not pause those safety alerts because they could save your life. But anyway, once you ping the sound for the AirTag, then you definitely have help finding that unknown AirTag, which will help you disable it once you locate it. Now, what about Android users? Android is sort of kind of built in, but you would have to download the SmartThings app onto your Android device. Now, the SmartThings app you can download from the Google Play Store, but again, it works with the SmartThing. SmartThings work with an AirTag as far as locating unknown AirTags. So you can ping, or it'll ping you if there's an unknown one, or you can actually do a search to find out if there's any SmartTags in the area that don't belong to you. Again, it has a feature just like Apple's AirTag where you can play a sound and it will notify you exactly where the AirTag is, because it's a good possibility that criminals can hide that SmartTag in an area where you're not able to get to it. So, what are some other tips that you can do in order to keep yourself safe? Because keep in mind, Apple and Samsung are only able to detect their devices. So, what should you do? Well, if you're in an abusive relationship or think you have a stalker, you always want to make sure that you check your pockets and check your other items like your purses in your car, just to verify that you can't quickly spot an AirTag or a SmartTag on your person or your vehicle. Once you locate the SmartTag or AirTag, you can simply just remove the battery from the device, whether it be an AirTag or a SmartTag. And believe it or not, on Apple's devices, it will give you instructions, A, to help you take the battery out so that you can't be tracked anymore, or B, it'll even give you the serial number for the device so that you can find out if it's a lost AirTag that just happened to fall on you. The good thing about that is that if you lose an AirTag, you can report it to Apple and it will be on the network. So if someone locates it, they can return it to you. But if it's not reported as being lost, meaning an AirTag, you definitely need to unplug the battery from that device and get the serial number, because the other good thing about the AirTag is that it will give you the serial number of the AirTag, so that way you can kind of keep track and make sure that you can return it to the owner or report the person. Now, also, AirTags and SmartTags aren't interchangeable, meaning that if you have an Apple device and someone plants a SmartTag on you, or vice versa, you have a Samsung device and someone plants an Apple AirTag on you, it's not going to find those devices. So the best solution to keep yourself safe would be to download what's called a Bluetooth scanner app. Now, the best one on the market that works for both Apple and Android devices is the BLE scanner by Blue Pixel. But what the Bluetooth scanner does is that it will scan the immediate area around you, obviously up to 500 feet, like I talked about earlier, to let you know if there's any unknown Bluetooth devices around you. Now, we'll probably pick up a lot of items, but most of your Bluetooth items will have a name on them. As you can see from the screenshot on this screen talking about the app. If you look over to the left hand side, or excuse me, the right hand side, you can see that these Bluetooth items are named, which will give you a good idea if they belong to somebody or if it's just some random AirTag or Bluetooth item that is on your person. So now you don't have the robust features if you have a cross-platform AirTag. So for example, if you have an iPhone and someone has planted a SmartTag on you, there's no way that you can ping the device to find out where it is or even get the serial number unless you find it. You would have to do a thorough search to make sure that someone hasn't planted a SmartTag on you if you use an Apple phone. Now, if you use a Samsung phone, it's the same thing. If someone has planted an Apple AirTag on you, you definitely can't use that Samsung SmartThings app to find the Apple AirTag. You would have to use a Bluetooth scanner like BLE scanner to find any random Bluetooth devices on you. Another thing, and you should take in consideration too, if you suspect that someone has planted a SmartTag or an AirTag on you, you definitely don't want to make a trip home to reveal your location. Because remember, these items, although they don't use GPS, they use the Apple Find Me network and the Samsung Find Me network to track your location. So you want to go to a public location where you can thoroughly check yourself and your vehicle and your personal items to make sure that you don't have one of these devices planted on you. Finally, if you do find one of these devices planted on you, be sure to contact law enforcement because they can definitely get the serial numbers off of both items, both the AirTag and the Samsung device, to make sure that they can find out who planted the device on you and make sure that you stay safe and secure from criminals using technology like this. Now, I'm not trying to discourage anyone from using any Bluetooth locator to keep track of their lost items because obviously there's a big need for this type of technology. My goal is just to educate you and let you know that there are scenarios where people can use this. And the reason why criminals and stalkers are starting to turn towards AirTags and SmartTags is because they're pretty cheap. Each one retails around $25, and that's a lot cheaper than a lot of the other GPS scanner equipment that is out there. The other thing that's appealing about SmartTags and AirTags is that they're small and weigh almost nothing. So if one were to be planted on you, you would probably have no idea until it was too late that you had one of these devices with someone tracking your movement. So just be aware, make sure that you stay safe in this digital world that we live in, and make sure that you're not revealing inadvertently your location to any criminal or stalker or abusive partner that you may have. So with that said, if you have comments or questions about Apple AirTags and SmartTags or other Bluetooth trackable devices, leave them in the comments section below. I will say that Apple AirTags and Samsung SmartTags are being used just for the simple fact that they have a larger network that they can work on. Trackers like Tile and other brand name Bluetooth trackers only use Bluetooth. So that means that you couldn't use it to track your item over a vast area. But if you were to use a Tile on a device, then you could get within the radius of that lost device and you'll find it. We had a customer recently who had their wallet stolen, and then it was thrown in a trash dumpster, and they were able to use the Tile app to locate their lost wallet. Now, they lost cash, but at the same time they were able to find their wallet and their credit cards, but it took a little doing because they had to get within a certain radius in order to pick up that lost item. So with that said, keep that in mind. with every video, I always beg and plead, please, if you like this video, be sure to like, subscribe. If you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to click the bell so that you can be alerted to new videos as they're posted. So with that said, I love technology. I've read all the manuals and I'm serious about making technology fun, safe, and easy to use for everyone. So take care of yourself and do many things to make you smile. And thanks for watching.